This presentation is on the press break offense called touchdown, which is run against a full court zone press. First, why do teams press? It is simply to pressure the ball handler with double teams to force turnovers. The keys to breaking the press are: 1. Dribble less. Only dribble once or twice and look to pass. Only use 1 or 2 dribbles to get away from the defenders to create space for passing. Do not dribble into or through double teams. A press is designed to hope you will dribble into a double team and lose the ball. Or worse, pick up your dribble and force you to make a pass with forearms slapping or reaching for the ball. 2. Pass more. Break the press by simply playing keep away from the defenders by passing. In a full court press, defenders have a lot of ground to cover and they are running to the ball handler to double team. So there should be at least 1 or 2 wide open teammates on the court. We simply need to look up while dribbling to find an open teammate to pass to. 3. No passes over 15 feet or rainbow passes. Because the longer the pass is, or the longer it takes to get to our target, the more dangerous and easier it is to steal. Make short, quick passes. 4. Maintain zone and lane discipline. Stay in your assigned area where your teammates expect you to be, so we can eventually pass the ball to you. 5. Swing the ball from one side to the other. A zone press is designed to double team the ball handler against a sideline to strip the ball, steal the pass, or force you out of bounds. In a zone press, all the defenders will shift towards the ball handler's side. As the pressure comes, if the initial ball handler passes quickly to the middle and then passes to the teammate on the other side, where there are no defenders, we will have effectively broken the press. Remember these keys when breaking the press. Now we can learn the play touchdown. Let's start with the initial formation for touchdown. 3 will be the inbounder. Facing our goal, 1 will be on the left elbow, 2 will be on the right elbow, 4 will be on the right corner near half court, and 5 will be at the left corner near half court. An easy way to remember is that 2 and 4, the even numbers, are on the right, and 1 and 5, the odd numbers, are on the left. Left-handers are odd, so the odd numbers 1 and 5 are on the left. Here we'll demonstrate the touchdown play run against a 2-2-1 zone press, the most common defensive formation. Now let's go over the most important part of the play, which is the initial moves. First, everyone must wait for 3 to call break before making their initial moves at the same time. After calling break, 1 sets a screen on 2's defender. 2 will then cut directly behind 1 and in front of 1's defender, going straight to the left block. After setting the screen on 2's defender, 1 will seal the defender by making a reverse pivot and go directly towards the right block. 5 will run straight to the middle of the court and then head straight down to the free throw line. By running to the middle of the court, we ensure that the timing of 5's arrival at the free throw line is after 1 and 2 have made their moves. And also, if 1 and 2 gets the ball, they can pass it to 5 in time as well. It's very important that 5 does not arrive too early, as that would make it easier to defend. Lastly, 4 goes towards the middle of the court and stays on the other side of the half court and will shift to whichever side the ball moves to. After the initial moves are made, the formation should look like this. Now 3 can decide which teammate best to pass to. The progression of teammates to pass to is first to 2 on the left block, second to 1 on the right block, third to 5 at the free throw line. Let's imagine 3 passing it to 2 on the left block, who will try to dribble once or twice up court to progress the ball up court and get defenders to come guard him. Now let's go over the secondary moves, which is what we do after the ball is inbounded. Once 3 passes the ball, 3 needs to move into the key and be ready for a quick pass back from 2. 1 will stay on the right and even move a little more to the right to spread the court out. 4 moves from the middle of the court towards 2's side, or on the left here. 2 will not look to pass to 4, as that is a very dangerous and long pass. 4 is there just as an emergency in case the trap comes very quickly. After the secondary moves, the formation should look like this. Now, the defense will shift to double team the ball handler, or 2 here. The other defenders will also shift towards the middle, looking to steal a pass from 2. As 2 is dribbling up court, and before the double team arrives, 2 needs to look to pass to 5 at the free throw line. If 5 is open, 2 passes immediately to 5 and then runs up court for a give and go pass from 5. If 2 is not open, 5 should look to pass to 1 on the other side, who will be running up court for a pass. 1 should be wide open as the defense has shifted to the left, leaving the right side wide open. If for some reason either 2 or 1 gets the pass, we should have a 3-man fast break with 1, 2, and 4 running up court. If 1 or 2 are not open, 5 can always look back to pass to our safety, which is 3. Let's imagine if 5 is not open, 2 should then look to pass to 3, who should then immediately look to pass to 1 on the opposite side. Again, 1 should be open as the defense has shifted. If 1 is not open for some reason, 3 can then pass to either 5 directly ahead, or 2 after the defense has shifted towards 3. Now let's imagine that 1 is wide open and gets the pass from 3. 1 should be able to dribble the ball up court with little pressure, since all the defenders are on the other side. 1 should look to attack the press by dribbling quickly up court. From here, 1 will need to read the defense as to what to do next. First is simply to dribble up court all the way to the basket for a layup. If defenders come, look to pass to 4, who's ahead and should be on the right here. If you get trapped, look to pass to 5 or 3, who's in the back, we can then shift the ball back to 2 on the other side to try to progress the ball up court. Now, let's talk about the zone and lane discipline. It's very important that everyone maintains their zone and lane discipline in order to spread the defense. Here, 1 will be on the right between the key and the sideline. 3 stays right in the key area, right in the middle. 2 will stay on the left side between the key and the sideline, while 5 stays in the middle between the half court line and the free throw line. So this is important that we do this. In terms of depth of the court, 3 should always be 5 feet behind 2 and 1, while 5 should always stay at least 5 to 10 feet ahead of 1 and 2, or wherever the ball is. Thank you for watching the play touchdown. Remember, the keys to breaking the press are: 1. Dribble less. 2. Pass more. 3. Short and quick passes. 4. Maintain zone and lane discipline. 5. Swing the ball from side to side.